Everybody praying and everybody's saying, but when come time to do, everybody's laying, just talking about don't worry. They say don't worry. They say don't worry. They say don't worry.
That's right. Here we go again. Everybody talk about don't worry. Hmm. Say don't worry. That's when you need to start worrying when they say don't worry. Yeah. Welcome. Welcome for the record. The word on the street. Hey, and I am your host, Lamar, and I'm here to chop it up a little bit. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see what's really going on. Man. And I tell you, there's a lot going on. There's a difference between, the, national media and news as it relates to the word on the street. Because by the time, it gets back up there, the story has changed and then flipped and then flopped. It don't look like, it don't look like the way we saw it. That's just the way it is. So that's why it's important. That's why it's important for all the people on the street to get the news out. To get the news out. Let us know what the word on the street is. Because by the time it gets on your television or on your radio, it's either diluted or it's been padded. Sometimes both. So take your choice now. So if you want to hear your side, you better get the word on the street. Because there's always somebody trying to cover you up, trying to put a muzzle on you, trying to put you on a different light. So you'll hear on for the record, the word on the street. We're trying to get it. We're just trying to get it from the street, man. Get it from our perspective, from our point of view. Yeah, it's about time. I'm not gonna be, speaking in some highfalutin, lingo. I'm gonna try to keep it basic. I'm trying to keep it basic. Hopefully that, everybody can understand it. That old commercial that even a caveman can understand. Yeah. So that's what we want to do here tonight. We want to go ahead and chop it up a little bit so that you can we can get an understanding of what's going on in our community. Yeah. So again, thank you for joining in, whether you're on the live program or on the broadcast. I'm broadcast on Facebook, I'm broadcast on YouTube. You know, so at and Twitter. So get opportunity. Mm, Drop something in the comment. Let me know that you're here. Follow me. Follow me. It won't cost you nothing. Go ahead and follow me. Hit the like button. Retweet. Okay? Retweet. We'll get like we won't have to get like uh uh like like Paul Revere, baby. You know? Yeah, they coming. As a matter of fact, they here. They here. The night show, I titled the night show, clowns to the right of me, jokers to the left. And here we are, stuck in the middle with these cats. Yeah. We got clowns all over it. We got jokers all over it. And here we are, stuck in the middle. So, so hopefully tonight, we get to talk about some of this stuff, chop some of this stuff up, break it down, you know. And of course, this is how I see it. This is the word on the street from my point of view. And hopefully, if you have a point of view, hey, put it in the comments. Let us know. Let me know. Let me know. what you think about it. Get the word out. If there's something that's going on in your community that needs to be taken, take a look at. Hey, put it in the comments so we can talk about it, find out about it. I'm here in hot Atlanta. Man, look at here. This animal up here is boy. This beast, this beast sometimes get ugly on two sides of the coin. Yeah. So yeah. So put some in the comments. You know, and tell me how you doing in your neck of the woods. Whether if you're in Cali, you know, or you up north. I'm talking about in the Minnesota area or down, you know, uh, you know, I call it insurgent country, Texas. I got folk down there. Hey, we'll shout out to my folk down in Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama. Yeah, or you on the South, down South. I'm talking about the dirty South. Georgia, Alabama, Florida. Yeah, South Carolina, even North Carolina, Tennessee. Yeah, and reckon on Kentucky. Yeah, if you're in the Northeast, hey, shout out to you. New York, Maryland, DC. Yeah, like we're gonna talk about DC in a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna talk about DC. What's going on up there, and Pennsylvania. Up there. Yeah, Maine, New Hampshire, Connecticut. Yeah, all that up there. Michigan. Yeah, Wisconsin. Yeah, yeah. Let's talk about it. We got a lot to talk about. And so go ahead and hit that like button, or hit that retweet button, or you know, just hit me up. Subscribe, man. Hit the subscribe button to let you know, so you'll know when the program is coming on. If you want to catch it live and put something in the comment box. Uh, I do it twice a week. I back ain't strong enough to do it 3 times, but I can do it twice. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm good once now. I'm good twice. So we're gonna do it Mondays at 9 and Thursdays at 9, Eastern time. Okay. A lot of folk, getting off of work, and kind of chill, settle in. I think it's a good time. Not like I said, you can catch up on it, by just pulling up, for the record and see what's going on. All right, now let's go ahead and dive on into what we're gonna do today. Yes, again, I told you today's topic we're gonna talk about, the craziness, the foolishness of these good old USA. Yeah, good old USA. We got clowns to the, clowns to the left of us and jokers to the right. And here we are, stuck in the middle, stuck in the middle. I was watching, some of the uh, funeral of Andrew Brown today, and man, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's not like I'm not a glutton for punishment. And I'm not morbid and just like watching funerals. No, that's not even what I'm about. I hope you ain't about that either. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes some interesting things happen. You know, you know. Uh, Sometimes you had to watch some stuff that you don't really want to watch. First of all, should have never happened. Now let's be real. This should have never happened. It should never happen. The way it happened. But since we're here, all right, let's do something. Let's make it right. I mean, we can't get Andrew back. That's. So like I said about George, there's no way we're gonna get justice for them. There's no way because they're dead. They're not coming back. Justice will never be served. So what we looking for? Accountability. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for accountability. You know, um, this is a capitalistic country. You know, everything is predicated on an exchange. You do something for me, I do something for you. Even if you don't do something for me, I still expect you to do something for me. That's the American way. From the beginning. Don't let anybody tell you anything different. All this stuff about charity and all this. Listen, you dig a little deeper. Yeah, dig a little deeper. You might find some. You won't mind. You will find, some sinister, some underhanded, application underneath all this. And so, that's basically, the reason why I watched the funeral. I didn't watch the whole thing because that's too much for me. That's too much to me. It's not like I said, it's not like uh, me watching is going to bring them back. That's not what it was about. That's not my purpose. You know, my purpose to understand, what the family, get some semblance of what the family uh, is feeling, which I'll never really fully understand, nor can you. Each individual will handle their their situation, according to their ability, you know, time, you know, that's just the way it is. I'm not going to pretend like I'm some sort of a shrink, and I've got the answers to, probably the answer to nothing, but we can talk about it. Maybe together we might come up with an answer, but it may not be a universal answer, but it's a start. Just because you don't complete the puzzle on the first go round does not mean you don't start the puzzle. Start fixing the puzzle, start constructing the puzzle. You know, do what you can for the time that you have. Make the best of it. So that's where we are. That's where we are. Um, this is, this is 2021. This is not like this is the first time, and you're shocked and appalled. I'm so shocked and appalled that they shot this black man. I'm not shocked. I'm not, I'm not even appalled. You know why I'm not appalled? Because that would make me feel sorry for them. Until it become commonplace to them to do something other than that. Now that well, I'll be shocked about that. But just because I'm shocked about it, don't mean we don't do something about it. I'll get over it. We all get over it, and it's time to fix it. I'll do the best we can trying to fix it. I strive to fix it. Because that's all. That's the best that we can hope to do. That's the best. Don't say it can't be done because that's a lie. Don't say it can't be done. That's a lie. That's a lazy way out. That's a lazy way out and an easy way to stay in your misery. Oh, I can't do it, or it can't be done. Now, let's just say I can't do it. Say it can't be done. Maybe I can't do it, but I'll tell you what made the next generation behind me. But I'm going to lay the foundation and the groundwork to get it done. Yeah, that's right. You know, that's right. That's right. But that's what our ancestors did. They laid the foundation for you to be here today. Hey, as dirty and nasty as it is, that's the human spirit. For those who want to live and refuse to go quiet into that old dark night. No, it ain't going down like that. We're gonna make sure that our lives and the lives of our loved ones count for something. Our life, I'm gonna say that again, and the lives of our loved ones count for something. You know, there's an old saying back, if you don't stand for something, you're gonna fall for everything. So we don't need that right there. We need to press on. We just need to press on and continue to lay the foundation and groundwork to make this thing work. And so while I was watching part of the Andrew Brown funeral, I was listening to Reverend Al Sharpton, preach this, preach, make a speak and everything, you know, and just earlier that they I was uh, 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 you know, reading about another incident. I mean, this thing is not like every day, every day here in Atlanta, every day there's somebody getting killed. Whether it's by police violence or from the hands of our own people. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I said it. I said it. I said it. But in this case, one does not have nothing to do with the other. The only common denominator is someone is dead. Someone is dead. That is not, that is not in the spirit of humanity. That's not in the spirit of humanity. You see. In another show, I'm gonna tackle the issue of just basic, you know, us kill each other. I'm gonna tackle that. I'm not gonna run away from that. I'm definitely not. But right now, that has nothing to do with what we're gonna talk about here about which is, we're not paying, we're not getting paid to kill each other off. We have no power in the seat, to do that. But the police and state, yeah, the police state, they have the power to do that, and we pay them. So it's time for us to get our employees back in line. Not only them, but I'm talking about those people who are supposed to be representing you in Congress, and we're gonna get to some of their chicanery as well. Yeah, I don't know if you're a Democrat or you're a Republican or you're an independent or you're a Green Party or you're a People Party or you're a Purple People Eater. I don't. That doesn't even matter. It really don't. It really don't. Because now the way they're trying to rig, the election. Now they're talking about, I hear one group calling the big lie, which is really it's really funny. They call it the big lie. Hell, they've been lying to us for over 400 years. So what make you think? They got some lies if it ever come out. You make that lie look like a mini lie, a little small lie. Yeah, they got some lies out there, all in the interest of trying to keep them straight, keep them, in power. That's what it's all about. It's about power, maintaining power, about maintaining power. So let's chop it up again. Okay, let's chop it up. What do you think? What do you think? I got a question. I got a question I want to ask because now again, I'm coming a from the point of view of a black man, a black man. I'm coming from the point of view of a black man. So I don't know where you're coming from, but basically I'm coming from the point of view of a black man. So I'm gonna give you my skinny, and then you be able to give me yours. I'm not afraid of you, and you should not be afraid of me. You speak your truth, I'm gonna speak mine. All right. So my question is, you know, life is short. It really is. It's not that long. In a scheme of things, this earth has been here longer than us. You know, and most likely when we depart this place, the earth will still be here. So while you are here on this earth, what's important to you? I mean, what really keeps you going? What motivates you to do what it is that you do? What is it? Do you have a purpose? Do you feel like you have a purpose, or do you feel like it's hopeless? But you need to ask yourself that question. You know, what is my purpose? It could be something. It could be something so fundamental like I get up in the morning and eat a bowl of Cheerios. That's your purpose in life. People, go at it. You know, you know, get the blueberry one. They taste pretty good. If that's your purpose. If your purpose to be the best father you can be, well, that's the purpose. If your purpose is work 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, baby, have at it. Work yourself to death. Do your thing. But I don't think there's too many people who wake up in the morning thinking their purpose is that to die or to just reach, you know, just reach death and destruction. Now there's people that do that. Now I'm not saying there ain't nobody because history has shown. You know what I'm saying? That's right. History to show. You know, and we the black folk have been the the uh, result of that, murder and mayhem. Yeah, yeah, we've been the result of that, and we're still the the result of murder and mayhem. But what is your purpose? What is your purpose? What do you think your purpose is? And so if if you get opportunity, just drop it. Drop it in the comments. What do you think your purpose is? Then ask yourself, how you going to achieve that? How you going to achieve your purpose? You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to vision your purpose and then just let it float out there. But don't you want to at least attempt to fulfill your purpose? Yeah, don't you at least want the chance to pursue your purpose? You see, so go ahead and put it in the comments what your purposes are. And hey, hey, let's see. Because I'm curious. I'm curious, especially right now in this pandemic. Are you feeling a little hopeless? Because yeah, it's chaos. We're in the midst of chaos, but there's no need to be hopeless. No, there's no need. There's no need. There's no need. You just got to continue to walk towards the light. I'm gonna use that word, the light, whatever that light is for you. You keep walking towards that light. You'll either get there or you'll die trying. Either way, just continue walking towards the light. Continue to walk on towards the light. Let's say today, I was talking about, this, you know, the Andrew, situation, and I was kind of hard pressed to actually, find something in the news about that because they're pivoting. I mean, let's face it, let's face it. You know, uh, you know, when I say we, I'm talking about the black people. I'm talking about black folks. I'm not, we are their embarrassment. That's right. We are their embarrassment. Whenever something happens, and you know, and we are the center of that happening. They feel some kind of way. Yeah, I mean, whether they're on the right or they're on the left or the center, they feel some kind of way about it. Yeah, they feel some kind of way. Now, it isn't, it's like the old saying that that redheaded stepchild, or that that child where that Cinderella, yeah, that Cinderella they don't really want the world to know about, and they're projecting that they're so wholesome and honest and so you know so great at what they do, but they have this dirty little secret that everybody knows about it. Everybody knows about that dirty little secret, but they don't want to they want to bring it up in mixed company, or they want to bring it up in proper company. These are conversations that they have in the back of those smoke filled rooms. We need to bring them up. We need to bring them out of those smoke filled rooms and bring that conversation in the open. Even us, we need to have that conversation. I know it hurts. I know there's pain involved. You wouldn't be human. Some of the atrocities and some of the injustices and some of the things that have happened to us in life. You know, you just want to hold your head up and be proud and suck it up. Yeah, we've been sucking it up for over 400 years. When are we gonna, when we're gonna shoot, shoot, exhale? When we're gonna exhale? We've been waiting to exhale. But when are we going to exhale? The America, they've been having their knee on our neck for a long time. And we haven't, just now, it's just ironic that, we saw them do it for 9 minutes and 29 seconds. But that's been happening, from generation to generation. George was trying to exhale, couldn't. They've been having their knee on our neck for a long time, and we've been proud and stunned, and we want to do something, but to be frank, we're afraid to do something. Now, what is something we're going to do? There's a lot of things that can be done, but to do nothing is worse. It's just worse to do nothing, to settle for that foolishness. Because when you settle for that foolishness, this is what you get: 9 minutes and 29 seconds. That's what you get of them on your neck until you can breathe no more. And so, America is not ready. America is not ready. They are not ready. They're not ready to be honest. America is not ready to turn the page. America's just not ready for it yet. It's not even about a black and white thing. You know what it's about? It's about a hatred thing. It's about a self-hate thing. Now, so how can you say that? Listen, when they look in the mirror, when I say they, I'm talking about everybody else other than black folk. When they look in the mirror, they see something totally different as to when we look in the mirror. Especially when we look in the mirror and we're driving down the road and we see a car, a cop coming. Yeah, when we look in that rearview mirror and we see a police officer coming. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. We don't see it the same. It doesn't even matter if we're doing everything right. You have your seatbelt on. You're driving the proper speed limit. You're not swerving. You're just doing everything right. Hmm? Yeah. When we look in that mirror, it's a different animal for us. It's just different. And so, uh, it's not the same. It's just not the same. And so the way America see themselves, when I say America, I'm saying everybody other than a black American, the way they see themselves and the way we see ourselves are just too different. That's why it's hard for a change. I mean, it's just hard for them to change. It is not that they can't. It's just they're unwilling. It's not that they're not able. They're just unwilling. I'm gonna give you a point in case. This is even for their own. This they do things to to harm themselves when they could be better off. Now, no, I'm not gonna start railing on, Donald Trump. I'm not gonna start railing on Donald Trump because, he has no power on me. He has a lot of power on a lot of people. And I'll tell you like this: I'm not gonna let anybody. I don't care who you are. I'm gonna not let anybody live rent free in my brain. You gonna no, no, no. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna live rent free in my mind. No, you're gonna have to pay. Yeah, a mind's a terrible thing to waste, and I'm not wasting my brain cells on him. But what I will say is this: you got, you have folk, and it's majority of these are white folk. Let's be honest about it. Hey, we're only 13%. We're only 13% of the population. So if if every one of us, suddenly got up and just voted one way, we're still going to be outnumbered. That's just a fact. That's just a fact. But if people, other than the 13% of the population, that's us, do what's right, that should make up more than 75% of the country doing what's right. Just think about that for a moment. Just think about that for a moment. Just think about that for a moment. The you know the popular vote. You know Joe Biden won the popular vote overwhelmingly. Of course, and he won the electoral vote as well. But the people spoke in a way. But yet, but yet, there's still a significant of the other folk who still have hatred in their heart. Now, look, both sides got some hatred now. The left has some hatred, and the right has some hatred. Y'all, they both got hatred. That's not issue of left right. The issue is the hatred. The issue is the hatred, and the hatred, what it boils down to, and this is the fundamental of it, is what the United States owe to the American descendants of slavery. That's that's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. That's what it boils down to. Society, not so much about the individual, although the individual makes the collective, but as a collective and a group, and the systematic racism that has strangled the thinking of this nation. That's where we go wrong. That's where we kind of get out of pocket. To be honest with you, and so and we find ourselves in a situation in Congress. This is you know this is crazy. And from my point of view, this is crazy. The House has passed a bill, you know, that says um, D.C. should um, be the 51st state of the union. Okay, get over 700,000 folk there, and they're not allowed to vote in the presidential election. Now listen to me. Just 10 minutes. Just tell me this. This is up and down. This is black and white. This is black and white. That's wrong. That's what I'm saying. Why? Why? How can you come tell me anything about justice when you're basically your foundation is messed up? Is your foundation is injustice? The capital. We're talking about the capital of the United States, where its citizens pay taxes and they cannot even vote for a president. If you think that's right, go ahead and put that in the comments. Put that in the comments. Tell me you think that's right. And if you think that's right, tell me why you think that's right. And please use some other just because. Make some sense of what you're saying. Because the real deal is the reason why they don't want DC to become want DC as a statehood, because one, racism. They will lose. Somebody's going to lose some power. Somebody's going to lose some power, and most likely the people who are going to lose power are the white supremacists. Yeah, 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 yeah. Just just use common sense. And I don't want nobody to tell me, but you can, because you can do what you want to do. And I just use that. I don't want anyone. I say that, loosely, but you can tell me. but I don't particularly, you know, uh, uh, you know, agree about this so-called Christian nation. I just can't get with that. I really can't. Christian nation, and now that's just from my point of view. To talk about some Christian nation. No, fundamentally, this is not a Christian nation. I mean, not the I mean, not the Christ that that I've read about. Yeah, you know, Hitler had a cross too. It was all raggedy, all for for their spirituality. I look at these white. That's right, I said it. White evangelistic people. Lord have mercy. Listen, that they are the problem. They are the problem. They are. When you preach hate, when you preach intolerance, are you that is your lifestyle, right? That, that's that's not a Christianity that I want to be part of. That's not even the Christianity that I know. And so when you hear these, uh, and just mainly come, it's on both sides. It's on both sides. It's, the Democrats use Christianity, and the Republicans use Christianity. Whatever group use Christianity, whatever group use any kind of religion, trying to usurp or try to make other people bend to their will, predicated on some, on what they believe it is. It's crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. And you have many of the black folk enslaved in that. I said it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Now I'm a spiritual person. Don't get it twisted. You know anybody who know anything about me? I'm a spiritual person. I am. But I'm just going to tell you, I can't walk with any kind of spirit. I really can't. And right now, the spirit of this good old USA, Uncle Sam, and all that, I ain't with it. I am not with it. Know what I mean? I ain't with it. For what it is standing for, I am not with it because I know it can be better than what it is. I know it can. It can be much better than what it is. System need to be overhauled. Yes, it does. The people's heart need reform. You know, maybe you need a Martin Luther to come and nail a thesis on the White House door. They tried insurrection on Congress. Well, you know what I'm saying? So when we talk, when we talk about uh, 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 you know Republicans and Democrats, listen, black folk, you need to get your head out of your ass. You do. That's meant for you to sit down on. And if you got your head up your ass, you're smothering yourself. I'm just being blunt right now. You are smothering. You can't breathe. Heck, they got the knee on your neck and your head up your ass. Oh, that's a bad combo. That's a bad combo right there. That's a bad combo. But that's true. So what I say to you, you need to be free thinking. Free thinking. You don't need to be selling your soul to a bunch of lies. Check stuff out. Use your God given sense. I know all the stars are not going to align up just perfectly. I know that. I understand that. But when you put it on the scale of life, see that that is where most of us go wrong. When you put your situation on a scale of life and you weigh and you weigh it, you put life over here and you put oppression over here, and if it falls on the life side, maybe you're doing good. Well, if it falls on the oppression side, baby, look here. It's time for you to put some more stuff on. You need to put some more stuff on the life then. Yeah. You need to put some more on the life then. This is one thing that can't be balanced: oppression and life. There's no balancing act for that because there's gonna be a winner and there's gonna be a loser. This that justice is an illusion. It's how the people perceive or what they think justice should look like. So justice is an illusion for us, for the black folk. It's a straight up illusion. And so until you understand and start following the breadcrumbs, you're going to always think that justice is going to save you. Well, justice can't save you. It just can't. Because there's always going to be a winner and there's going to be a loser. Justice can't save you. Now, what can save you? Consequences or a lack of consequences, good or bad. Good or bad, man. That's straight talk for real people. You mean now Andrew? Yes, he has some flaws. Now let's not think you know he didn't have any flaws, but his flaws should never met up with him like that on a road without a trial jury. There's no reason for that the way that went down. Again, that's what I'm telling you. What are you going to choose? What are you going to choose? What are you going to choose? You don't want that balance. No, you want life in your favor. Come on now. No, don't let them fool you with that balance equal. You don't want equal when it comes to you want to live. That's what you want. And not only you want to live, you want to live an abundant life. That's stop selling for less. So think about it. Think about it. When you go to, when or if you go to the ballot box and you make a determination as to who's going to represent you up there in those halls of justice. And I'm not going to say that I'm using that word justice, loosely. The best thing you need to do is make sure you do your homework and put it on a scale. Are they going to be in your favor? That's what you want. You want things to go down in your favor. And Congress, they play games. They play games. They can go through the motion. Like I said, the Senate, they're dragging their butt. But the House, what have they done? They passed it. They've passed it. So now it's got to go to the Senate. I'm talking about for the 51st State of the Union, D.C. That sounds like hey man, that's Democrats right there. When you get over there to the Senate, you get old. You get old. The best thing I can tell you about this cat is the Seaver mansion. Now you can tell and use your common sense again. That's what I'm telling you. Use your common sense again. As I said, we got jokers on the right, we got clowns on the left, and here we are. We're stuck in the middle. Congress over here, talking about the House of Representatives, and then we got the Senate over here. Jokers to the right, clowns to the left of us. And we're stuck in the middle. And supposedly the Democrats have all three seats of power. They have the administration, the executive branch, and they got the Congress, the House of Representatives, and the Senate. They got both of them, and they can't get something done because come on now, 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 come on now. That don't make any sense. I know that when someone has a disagreement, and we're now to have a disagreement is one thing, but if you say that we're going in the same direction, we're the same team. Now let me ask this question. Let me put it this way. Okay, so what football team, what baseball team, what basketball team, what soccer team, what organized sport team would get on the field, and then once they get on the field, they would go their own way. They will not go they will not follow the playbook. They're gonna do what the heck they want. Quarterback say, listen, I want to do X, Y, and Z. You go left, you go right, you go down the middle. Take 5 steps, boom, throw you the ball. Yeah, watch the linebacker right there. I want you to go and knock him down. Whatever it is, whatever the play call, whoever called the play. Okay, you got the House Speaker calling the plays in the House of Representatives. Then you got the Majority Leader in the Senate, calling the plays. Of course, he gets consensus or whatever. But when they come out of the huddle, they get on the field. They execute their plan. There ain't gonna be no Joe Manchin jumping up and say, "No, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. I'm not doing it. Give me the ball. Give me the ball. Don't give the ball to our best player. Give me the ball. And let Joker be off the team." But our Congress is the only organized team that do crap like that. Think about it now. Think about it. And when they do crap like that, they face no consequence. They face no consequence because the game is rigged. I'm telling you, the game is rigged. The game is rigged. The game is rigged. And then this person jumping up talking about, God bless America. How can God bless the same thing like that? A mess, confusion. God is not the author of confusion. You just sowing deceit, discord, and confusion. So now we got to tolerate. Now you have to tolerate. What's the point? What is the point? Listen, if if we're so, we're supposed to be a democratic country. That's the lie we're trying to sell to the other countries. The democratic process. You know what I mean? They're no better than China, no better than Russia, no better than all the rest of the totalitarian regimes. No better than them because they rig it. They rig it. We rig it by gerrymandering it. Yeah, that's right. I said it. We rig it by gerrymandering it, and everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. States have autonomy of making stupid, crazy laws that suppress and oppress their communities. Come on now. Instead of going to the winner's circle because you actually won, you get to the winner's circle because you oppressed or depressed or eliminated the opposition. Is that a democratic response? We've never been a Democrat. We're a republic. First of all, we'll just put it out now. We're not a democratic society. We're a republic society. Yeah, that's where we are. Now there's good advantage on both sides. But unless unless we press the issue, we're gonna take some L's now. Don't get it twisted. You're gonna take some L's. But if you're gonna take an L, make sure you take that L for a reason, for a good reason. Don't get an L for sitting down or not showing up. No, that's not what our ancestors did. Don't get an L because you didn't show up for the fight or you showed up unequipped or some other foolishness. No, we need to show up, be ready, and stay on task. That's what we need to do. Black folk, if everybody else wanted something that we want more than we wanted, I don't feel bad if they just turn it back. Why? You expect somebody want something that you want more than you want it? Listen, black folk are the bellwether of the world. I'm not saying I said it right. Of the world. As go the black man and woman here in the USA, as goes the world. As go the world. That's right. Think about it. Think about it. Everybody's gonna try to eat off our plate, but the truth of the matter is, as goes the black man and woman here in America, goes the world. Well, they got it. They got this. We can get it too. Let's go eat off their plate. And pretty soon they ate everything off our plate, and now we ain't got nothing left. We don't stand up for ourselves. We're like little puppies. Big dogs come and eat off a plate, but not knowing that we are the big dogs. We are the big dogs. We just been looking in the mirror the wrong way. We've been looking in one of those carnival mirrors, the ones where we look like we're thin and lean and helpless. No, that's not who we are. That's not who you are. So we need to get that out of our mind. We're better than that. Much better than that. Much better than that. And so, need to start cleaning house. Just because, just because they got a black skin or they got some melon, that don't mean they for us. Like I told you, when the team hit the field, I don't care what team organization it is, basketball, football, whatever. But when the team hit the field, it's time to execute. Because we are trying to win. It's not about the personality, it's about the execution and the position. And we need to position ourselves in a position of strength. When we have someone that is not, celebrating us or not doing the right way or going left when they be showing the right, we need to bring them. We need to bring them into the huddle. Bring them into the huddle. Tell them, listen, that's not the play. I know. Sometimes you may have to ad lib, but if you ad lib and you cause us to drop and fumble the ball, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. Yeah. We need to bring them on the carpet. Bring them on the carpet. Bring them on the carpet. We're not talking about chopping your heads off, but we're going to talk about it. Yeah, that's because we're a team. We're a team. We're a team. So in order for us to make it through this thing, we're gonna have to stick together and stay on code, stay on course, stay on track. Stay in our lane, run our routes. Right now it's 2021. 2021. 2022 is coming around pretty quickly. We need to right now start looking at, looking at our players making sure we have the right ones in the right position. And if we need to retire their jersey, we need to tell them. We need to listen. You've been listen. You've been a good receiver. You know, you did some wonderful things for us, but you've been slipping. You've been fumbling. You've been dropping the ball. It may be time for you to hang up your jersey. You know, and let's get some fresh, some fresh hands in there. Let's get some fresh eyes in there. You know, it's stronger back. Thank them for their service, and move right on. Till we, because we're trying to win the game. We can't afford not to. We can't afford not to. And so we need to watch that. We need to take a look at that. We need to take a look at that with everything we got going on. Because the fact of the matter is, sun is setting. Sun is setting. And so, as I get ready to close, let's just say this. Let's just say this. Let's say this. We ain't got much. Time is flying. And it may not look like it, but time is flying. And as we get prepared for this 2022, we need to check our roster. We do. We need to check our roster, because what I do know for sure, time ain't waiting for us. Time is not even waiting for us. And if we continue to let them dictate to us on things that we know what is right, again, we're gonna fall to the way of the dodo bird. We're gonna go extinct. So right now, we need to go ahead and we need to start cleaning out our roster. We're gonna start cleaning out our roster. You start so I'm gonna have to bid you all a good night. I'm gonna thank you for anybody who is watching, and those who pick up and on later on, and drop a comment. Tell me what you think. Tell me what the word on the street is. Tell me what the street is. Because this is the thing. Sun's going down. Sun is going down. But the best thing that we can do today, yeah. Get like one nation under a groove, baby. US of A. Till the next time. Hope to hear you or see you on the other side. Peace. Be ready. And stay on code. Is it just our way?